Two of the biggest problems entrepreneurs are facing right now at this moment, forget the rising interest rates, is number one, the great resignation. Where do we find people to work? How do we motivate them? How do we get them into the office? How do we motivate them if they're virtually? Every single employee is extorting the employers for more money, but not adding more value. And number two, lead generation is not the problem. Is how do you get your leads to show up? My name is JT Fox. I'm a 9-figure entrepreneur. I do business in over 55 different countries and known as the world's #1 wealth and business coach. And I'm going to solve that problem for you right here today. And it's a problem that we as an organization throughout all my companies are facing right now. Now, there isn't one solution that is a fix all, because what we need is we need a cleanse. We need a downturn. We need to talk of a recession. We need a shock in order to bring people into reality. The same way that I do a lot of real estate investing, how people are literally overpaying. We sold 2 of our properties here today at a market that I would never pay. I invest in malls. I invest in small residential. I invest in multi-units. And people are offering us prices that I would never, ever, ever, ever buy it. Now, what does that mean? You have to be strategic. On one side, I'm cashing out a lot of times. People say cash is trash. No, cash is an opportunity. That'll be for another video for another time, because I need to show you how to turn income into wealth, which far too many people don't know how to do. Let's talk about number one, about employees. Even one of my friends who owns a very successful restaurant chain, we used to say that at $15 an hour, small businesses cannot survive, they can't grow. Now we're finding out that they're actually paying those people who, by the way, would before the pandemic probably make $9, $10, $11. Not only are they not getting 15, they're actually getting $18 to $19. They don't want to work on Saturday night. They don't want to work on Sundays because their friends are coming back from boating or having a good time as well. We have become a society where people are extremely unmotivated. It is why like-minded individuals like you and I need to get together so that we can mastermind, stick together. Because let me tell you, what goes up always comes down. Now, in our organization, what we have is we have a profit share. We have a bonus system as well. We treat our sort of staff with based on revenue, based on profit, what exactly we're doing. The problem with that system of a profit share worked very, very, very well until the pandemic hit. When the numbers went down, because one of our businesses, we'd go all over the world. I was literally gone over 300 days out of the year in a different city and different country every single day. All of a sudden went from doing a lot of events to no events. So that division, even though my other division skyrocketed, this one didn't do as well. And so people had this expectation, I am going to get this $20,000 bonus. I'm going to get this $15,000 bonus. And so when the numbers went near zero, they didn't want to do, like, they were upset. And then as the great resignation happened, people were sort of offering them insane amount of money for something. Recently, something happened. Someone we were paying $60,000 got offered for $85,000. Another person got offered $100,000. I would never paid that because I can't justify that position. Now, what has happened is that people are going for the higher pay, and there's a higher expectation for that. And now they have to prove themselves. They have to work. In the previous job, they were comfortable. Their job was safe. And so now they're not liking it because they can't coast or do the least amount possible, because what happens is we needed them. Now they go elsewhere. They have to keep proving themselves. We have some people that want to come back after all this, which is insane. So then you offer them a profit share, and at the end of the year, you give them a bonus. They take the bonus, and then they say, well, why don't I have a higher raise? Or they quit for another job. It is insane what's happening. So what you need to do is you need to start incentivizing people. And the first thing I would offer you as advice in order to not only hire, but also retain. I think retaining now is more important than hiring, because hiring takes so much time. It costs a lot of money, and just the culture of the shift, especially in businesses that are virtual, whether you got one person or 100 people, the fundamentals don't change. You, number one, have to find out what's important in every one of your employees, contractors, partners. And if it's some people says, you know what, I want to have more free time, then once in a while, throw in a 3-day weekend. If some of them says, I wish I could take more vacation, get them a vacation. Sometimes people want to make more money. Come up with very specific modes of making more money. More important than ever, you have to communicate directly with your people in order to have a better relationship. And you have to instill in your organization, like we do, a sense of loyalty. Talk about loyalty, 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 because now people are quitting with no notice. And it is not fair to the entrepreneur. And the laws don't protect the entrepreneurs, they protect the employees. And that's pretty much all over the world. Second thing is a big, very issue is that how do I get people to show up and sign up? That is one of the biggest issues we have. For example, I put a weekly group called The Founders. It is literally billionaires, millionaires, celebrities, the world's most successful people. We do deals. People can watch the deals. If they want, they can participate in the deal, but they can learn how real people, not this fugaziness with fake cash, as I have here in my special drawer, fake money, and people like, this fake cash, and they pretend that all is well when it's not well, because I just talked to a fellow speaker today, who basically told me that he is suffering, and now everyone is now moving to let me raise money for my clients and trying to do deals. But these are speakers and coaches. They're not entrepreneurs. Now, I happen to be a very good coach, the world's #1 wealth and business coach, but I'm a better businessman. I legitimately have businesses all over the world, from real estate, businesses, marketing, investing. So we do it all because I'm an entrepreneur that was a speaker. I made my first $10 million before I started speaking on real estate. And of course, now other topics. Now you have people who do 1 or 2 houses that want to be a speaker. Everybody wants to sell a course. Everyone wants to be there. And there is no results. We have to base on the results. It's a very big mistake that people are making right now. So we got to go back to the drawing board. People are signing up. For example, in the profile, in the link, I offer you to come to the Founders to watch me do business. I offer you 5 free courses. There's even a virtual where you come to me and I give you my money. I've literally given over $40 million of my money for people who watch videos like this, and people will sign up and they don't show. People make appointments at nail salons and don't show. They make reservations at a restaurants and they don't show. And it's really not fair. Forget me for a second. But for example, you go into a restaurant, you make a reservation and you don't show. And so that is a table and a seat that could have been taken by somebody else. It is lost revenues. Don't forget, the restaurant owners were really sort of dramatically impacted by the pandemic. Now things are back. People want to eat out. They want to go to a restaurant. So what happens when you don't show up? They lose the money. Now, what happens if you show up and you have a reservation and your table is not ready? You go, oh my God, it's a scam, it's this, it's horrible. You go on your phone like, dear everyone, let me tell you how this restaurant's the worst. In fact, maybe we should have a rating system for people. So when people sign up for an event or sign up for an appointment, we could actually look you up and business owners can actually rate you and hold accountable. But we all know that doesn't happen, right? And so even in paid events, paid concerts or anything, people are signing up and not showing it. Why? There is no accountability. People are not comfortable. I even offer 5 free courses. I'm not here to sell you anything. In fact, I speak on some of the biggest stages in the world and sell my program up to $5,000. But I say, hey, listen, let me create a campaign. Let me give you 5 free courses: marketing, branding, sales, what I do with my money, free. Now, thousands of leads opt in. Less than 3 people even listen to it all, and maybe 5% listen to even 1. Why? There is no accountability. Now, are these people going to succeed? Probably not. Is it you watching this? You probably say, that's not me. Maybe it is you. But how you change is how you succeed. And so for more than ever, empires are not necessarily built on new customers. They're built on existing clients' lifetime value. More important than ever, your best client, you must show them love. You must show them the wow factor, because that's literally what make them buy, invest, and do business with you over and over and over again. And I hate to say it. The idea is, if your client comes to your store, if your client attends your virtual, if your client comes to your store, whatever it is, they will be wowed. I'm sure that if they come, they will be wowed. So you have to do whatever it takes, throw as many free things that have, be on top of them, text messages, email, whatever it takes, because you know once you got them, you'll get them for life, because I know that. And if you don't know how to do that, watch my previous videos. They'll help you with many of that, or get one of the 5 free courses. But most people I won't watch anyways, but it doesn't matter, because once they're in, they're in. So you have to over deliver, give more and more value, more and more things for free, in order to prove yourself. Whether you're a big brand like me or you have no brand, it doesn't matter. To the eyes of the consumer, everyone is unproven. Everybody's a scam. What's the catch? Or all these things, which you probably think about watching this video now as well. So you have to re-engineer. What worked in 2020, 2019 or before no longer works. In fact, it's changing every single day. People have become comfortable. Now, you know that as an entrepreneur, to become successful, you have to be uncomfortable. So let's become uncomfortable together and show them not only the why, but the how. So you have to explain them why is important. Almost guilt those clients that if they don't show up, they're basically messing you up and wasting your time. In fact, guilt and fear are often some of the best marketing techniques as well. I hope you liked it. Do me a favor, please subscribe to this channel. It doesn't cost anything. Please like this channel, hopefully, and you can share it as well. And there's links of all free resources. And hopefully I can fund your deals or your company. Hopefully we can co-invest together and do some business, or we can get to know each other. That is why I'm on social media. I'm here not only to entertain, I'm here to do business, or at least get you value so you can go out there and get results in your life and your business. Say, you know what? Thank you, JT, for doing this. Have yourself a great day wherever you are in the world, and thanks for being on my channel. We'll see you on the next day.